Hello and one and all, and Bond is in fact back. And yes, as No Time to Die is finally getting its release in the 30th of September according to the UK. And last year I covered Bond films 2019 and 2020 from Doctor No to Quantum of Solace, and as No Time to Die is officially coming out, I thought why not finish up my Bond reviews with Skyfall and Spectre, starting with Skyfall. This came out in 2012. It was the 50th anniversary of the Bond series. It once again stars Daniel Craig as Bond, his third time as Bond. You also have Judi Dench, Naomi Harris, Javier Bardem, Ralph Fiennes, and a bunch more cast members. And this is an entirely different Bond story. This isn't based on any Ian Fleming novels like Casino Royale or any of the other ones. And guys, like with my other reviews in the series, this is going to contain spoilers. So if you have not seen Skyfall, please do yourself a massive favour and watch Skyfall. It is truly amazing, and just, you've been warned. And right off the bat, guys, Skyfall is one of my all-time favourites. It's easily like in the top 100 somewhere for me of all time. You start off with, like the previous two, no gun barrel sequence. Although I do actually kind of like the shot when Bond's walking up towards the camera. And then you're also introduced to Naomi Harris, who plays Eve. For the time being anyway. And then you get an awesome motorbike scene with Bond. Praise whoever the guy is. Here's whoever. Correct me in the comments. And so Bond is going after this guy in, I believe, Turkey, if I'm correct. You know, Bill Tanner and Judi Dench are basically involved in this as well. You know, they're going on top of the train, and I just love the moment when Bond is on the crane and just jumping onto the other carriage. It's just amazing. And he gets shot and falls down the water, and which leads on to one of the best Bond songs by Adele, Skyfall, when it crumbles. Just every time I hear it, it gives me goosebumps. I love that song to death. It's one of my favourite Bond songs. I cannot get enough of it. And so we cut back to London. The MI6 building has collapsed. And Bond is not dead, because he pretty much does a "you only live twice" thing where he fakes his death. And basically sees, you know, the MI6 crew. You know, we're introduced to new characters. We're introduced to Ralph Fiennes, who plays Gareth Mallory, who is the future M. And you're also introduced to other characters like Ben Whishaw, who plays Q. I love this Q. This is a very new take on Q, because in the other films, from Rush with Love up to Die Another Day, it was pretty much an old Q. But I love how we have a young actor playing Q. It's something fresh. I know you only get to see Bond with one gadget, with the pistol, and later on the DB5, but I love this new Q. I think it's a great addition. And so later on, Bond goes off to China and finds this guy who he fought on the train. And I love how he gets on the lift, and just, it's all great. And then you get to see the main film's Bond girl, who's rarely in the movie. I know Judi Dench is not the Bond girl. She's still M in this movie. I'm not going to butcher the Bond girl's name, otherwise it's just going to take me forever. But anyways, they're at this sort of casino place, wherever. I don't think it's a casino. And then you do hear the Bond, James Bond, the iconic line we all know and love. And later on, Bond is off to meet the main villain of the film. That is Silver, played by Javier Bardem. One of his most iconic roles, along with No Country for Old Men. And I just that one take shot is so underrated. Not enough people talk about it. I love the scene. It's just Silver walking up towards the camera using dialogue. Just walking up to Bond and the camera. Just what a brilliant. And can I just say, Roger friggin' Deakins. I know I'm cursing, but I cannot get enough of his cinematography. This movie looks glorious with its cinematography. Just, it feels like you're looking at real life, pretty much, when Roger Deakins is shooting something, and it is breathtaking. And the main Bond girl gets killed whenever they're wasting the scotch. And then you do get an awesome chase scene between Bond and Sylvia. You know, they're going through the underground train station. And I particularly love how Silver is in disguise as a policeman. And Bond is constantly running up to the train, jumps top of it. It is brilliant. It's awesome, and just I love every moment of it. And I love how the DB5 comes back. I mean, I know we saw it in Casino Royale, but it's not the DB5 that we all know and love, because it has the black plate and it also has the red button from Goldfinger, if you remember in Goldfinger, when Bond was using that to eject the seat. I loved seeing the DB5. It was a fantastic moment for Bond. And they're going up to Scotland, where you get to see somewhat of Bond's past, because of his parents were there. And there's action going on. It's all great, you know. And we do have a sad moment, unfortunately. Mam, or who's played by Judi Dench, who is M from GoldenEye up to Skyfall. What a powerful scene this was. You know, it's the first time we get to see M die. A MI6 character die, pretty much. Like, it was so touching. Like, it's up there with Tracy in On Her Majesty's Secret Service, and Vesper Lynd in Casino Royale. Like, this death really got me to this day, because Judi Dench, I loved her character since GoldenEye. She was just brilliant as M throughout her career. And then we're back into London, and we are introduced to another MI6 character, who technically we were already, but not entirely. Eve Moneypenny. And yes, Naomi Harris. Naomi Harris, wonderful actress. She is the new Moneypenny. You know, I love how they keep that secret. It was great. You know, I think she works really, really well as the character. She's like the character that Bond gets on with the most throughout all the MI6 characters in general with Bond, because all the other ones are either just bossing him about. You know, Miss Moneypenny is like the one who Bond gets on with the most, because M is obviously the head of MI6, you know. And of course, Gareth Mallory takes place as Mam's position as the new M, and I just love that setup at the end. The ending is one of my all-time favourite endings for Bond, along with the Casino Royale ending. It is that gold. And you do get the gun barrel sequence, which the gun barrel is fine. I mean, I like that Craig does a much better walk on than he did in Quantum of Solace, because he was constantly walking really, really fast in that one. He gives his best walk easily. Out of any gun barrel in Skyfall, the CG graphic isn't very good, unfortunately. But really, that's kind of like my only issue with Skyfall. Other than that, I have no problems with Skyfall. I love Skyfall to no end. It is well paced. As I forgot to mention with Quantum of Solace, it is the shortest Bond film, which is like an hour and 46 minutes long. Skyfall is like 2 hours and 20 minutes, but it's paced so well with its dialogue, and just the filmmaking itself is amazing. I love Skyfall to no end. It won Oscars. It won sound mixing and if I'm correct, and then best original song. But overall, guys, I love Skyfall to death. It is one of my favorite Bond films. It's probably my second favorite of all time, next to Casino Royale. I cannot stop watching it. It's the one I've watched the most, I think, out of all the Bond films, because this is kind of like Casino Royale, where you're looking at Skyfall. It's a fantastic film, all on its own, even if it does have classic elements of Bond, you know, and Sam Mendes does a brilliant job for directing. And I just cannot wait to see what he does next, because he's done American Beauty and 1917 and Jarhead with Jake Gyllenhaal. But other than that, Skyfall is simply a masterpiece. I love this movie to no end. On my letter grade scale, I'm easily going to give Skyfall a definite A+. Would it be a 6 out of 5 like Casino Royale? Yeah, why not? There you go, guys. That was my review on Skyfall. Comment down below, let me know below what you thought of Skyfall. Where does it rank amongst the Bond films in your opinion? Let me know below in the comments, and let's have a great discussion in the comments below. And I have one more Bond review before No Time to Die, which I'm so excited for, and that is Spectre. Look forward to my review for Spectre. And as always, guys, if you're new to my channel, I'm a movie reviewer from the UK that likes to review movies and classics, especially on special occasions and when a new movie comes out. But as always, if you're new once again, please feel free to leave a comment, smash the subscribe button and click the like button, and share this video and notify that bell before you leave. All of my social media links will be in the description down below. And as always, until my next video, I shall see you then, and peace.